looking to fish or try a good dish, come on down to Naples. We're snug in the hills, many great people fill our little town here in Naples. We've got the wine, it grows on our vines.
Naples is yours
and Naples is mine. But there's one place around at the center of town, Caruso's Cafe. Bring your friends and come down to Naples, here at the crossroads
and the Red Chair Lounge. Hey folks, welcome to the Red Chair Lounge. I'm in Naples, New York at Caruso's Cafe, located at 110 Main Street. Why are we here? Who am I? Well, my name is Jody Simons Caruso, and I own Caruso's Cafe. I am a yoga teacher. I am an English major. I have traveled all over the United States with the Grateful Dead, and this is my next passion, to bring you love and light through the stories of real people, folks. I'm a real person. I just got out of work. I don't have makeup. My hair's not done, but I'm here to bring you the light of other people. So thank you for joining us at the Red Chair Lounge. My guest today is Mr. Tom Hawks. Tom, thank you for being here today.
Glad to be here.
And I just want to talk a little about how the Red Chair Lounge came to be. So when we opened Caruso's Cafe during COVID 5 years ago in 2020, we found these two red chairs at an antique store. And Tom was one of our first customers, and he would sit here when we opened the door, and he would have rotating guests in the other chair while he ate his breakfast. And it became this running joke. Tom, who's the next guest in the Red Chair Lounge? Well, 5 years later, here we are with Tom as the next guest in the Red Chair Lounge, and we're going to bring you interviews, folks, from people around Naples that are going to share their story with you. And what we're trying to bring is positivity, inspiration, what our talents and gifts are that we can share with the world so that we can bring you and uplift you. And we hope you as a viewer find what we bring to you is light, uplifting. Let's give you just a little teeny bit about Naples, because some of you out there watching might not be from here. We are located in the Finger Lakes. We are a tiny village, maybe 2,000, 2,500 is our population. We don't have any stoplights in our town. We're surrounded by beautiful hills, Canandaigua Lake, and the town was once called Nundawa. In 1809, it became Naples, and the beauty here is incredible. It's got a feeling to this town. It's so communal, and it's very hard to describe it. When you come here, you'll feel it. So here we are in Naples, New York, and we would like to turn it over to my first guest, Tom. And Tom, share about your story and your family and whatever you want to say.
Okay. Thank you, Jody. First of all, I got to say I'm so excited that this day has come, because Jody and I have talked for so many years. 5 years instead.
Yes,
5 years that we've been talking about the Red Chair Lounge. I think that Jody and I are very much kindred spirits in the sense of connecting with people. I love people. I love this community. Naples is where I was born. Well, I guess I can't say that because they don't have a hospital. I was born in Rochester, but I was living in Naples at the time. I grew up here. I've raised my family here. And I just love the town. I love the community.
How did we meet, Tom? Did we meet prior to the Red Chair Lounge at Rotary?
Yeah, I think I was doing Shavasana.
Shavasana. Yes, I am a yoga teacher. I've been teaching yoga for 25 years now, and Tom was one of my students. Now, during COVID, the yoga studio closed down, and I did become the cafe owner, which I never owned a restaurant.
She said I could talk about anything, so I'm going to talk about a couple of things that I've done in the town that really is more of a we, because I do believe in working with other people. I've been on the school board. I've been a member of Rotary, president of Rotary. I've done several major events. Some people might remember Mr. Potts' House of Floors that I did in the town of South Bristol to save the Grange. That was wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
We had a little. Well, you remember?
Yeah, we did.
Then worked for the hospice house and actually ran regattas that were fundraisers for the hospice house. More recently, been doing, and Jody was a big part of this with the Grape Festival. When the Grape Festival happened, people from out of town came and enjoyed it, which is wonderful, and that's what the tradition is.
Right, but
The townspeople
wanted to stay home. So Tom was like, let's do something to celebrate the people of Naples. His
Yeah.
idea was?
well, we added a few other events. We had a gala, which is very well attended, and people absolutely love it. We had street dance and parade, and I'm trying to think
Fireworks?
oh my God, how could I forget the best part of it, the fireworks.
So this was before the Grape Festival, and so it's happening again Saturday, September 6th. The Celebrate Naples is happening. Finger Lakes Music, the Naples Library, the village office, and the fire department. They're going to have a parade, a street dance. It's going to be a wonderful event. And it's our way to come together and give back to the people that live here. And the Grape Festival is great for the 60,000 people that come visit. And we do love the Grape Festival. But we celebrate Naples and the uniqueness of everybody here with Celebrate Naples, which Tom is crucial to the origination of that.
Rick Constantino is running it this year, and we're very excited about his new approach.
Yes.
Because he's going to do a phenomenal job. Since I stopped doing the Celebrate Naples, I thought I need to do something that's a little more close to my heart. And so I decided to team up with AI, which I think is very exciting, new technology that's coming up. And I have started to write some books. Now, I could write books just about anything, but I personally am not known as a reader or a writer. So what would I talk about that would be beneficial to other people? Well, 15 years ago, I got neuroendocrine pancreatic cancer. And that's 15 years ago. And with pancreatic cancer, usually it's 6 months and you're no longer. I'm very blessed to be able to live as long as I have. However, there are a lot of lessons that I learned along the way. I've had a lot of surgery. I've had 2 major surgeries and some minor ones, radiation, chemotherapy. So I decided about 10 years ago that I wanted to write a book about my experience, because I'm finding that there are so many people out there that are going through the process of dealing with cancer, and they feel alone and they don't have the answers. But most of all, they're not listened to. And I went to Rotary clubs and I had a presentation on I'm Not Dead Yet.
I saw that presentation.
What?
I saw that. Yeah. I'm not dead yet.
I'm Not Dead Yet. And I have a friend, Bo Lysell, who kept on coming up to me afterwards and said, you know, in that presentation, you said you're going to write a book. Where is the book? That book is not published yet. It's in the works.
Mm-hmm.
But I did it through traditional publishing measures, and it takes a long time. So many of you have probably heard of self-publishing. And so I decided to self-publish a book called, got it right here, A Hawk's Tale. And now this book is very similar to I'm Not Dead Yet, because it does go through my cancer journey, but it also goes into a little bit about the community, goes in about my family growing up and gives background. And probably the best part is the ending. It goes into my thoughts of legacy, dealing with, when you deal with something like cancer, it also brings out the traits that your family has and the legacy that I've grown up with that I'm living, and then a legacy to give back to my kids.
When Tom comes, he has to get 2 sausages. One for Milo and one for Zoe.
Yes.
Which are his 2.
Weimaranes.
Yes.
And I've got a book. This book here is on the day in the life of Milo and Zoe. And it is...
And boy, do they have a life. They have the best life with Tom.
And I've got pictures in here, which actually I always like pictures the best. But it tells the story of Zoe and Milo And there is a theme that goes through it about connecting. And I think it's really funny because I have one runners. I tend to go online and I see the dog lovers
Yeah.
reels and like that. And there's so many of them that talk about the how they'd rather be with their dogs
Right.
than people.
Than people.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to go that far, but I will say that this is a good testimony for how wonderful they are.
Right. I'm going to read a couple little excerpts from Tom's book, Milo and Zoe Go Electric. And I have to tell you, Tom, he looks great. He's been through a lot. And in the last 5 years that I've known him, I've seen him go through treatment and I've seen his ups and downs. And I have read his book about his cancer journey and I have read A Hawk's Tale, and they're both amazing. And his voice really comes through in his book, I'm Not Dead Yet.
I'm not
Cancer. And for anyone going through cancer, it's so helpful in the way that the book is written. What he says, what's happened to him, what he was told, questions he could ask, questions you should ask. It's a really great book in a clinical sense, but also it has his voice strong in the book. And I'm going to do a little excerpt from this book. A different kind of strength. I used to think strength was about having answers, about being prepared, having backup plans and emergency numbers and full tanks and laminated instructions. But cancer taught me otherwise, and so did my dogs. Strength, I've learned, isn't loud or forceful. It doesn't always come with confidence. Sometimes strength is just a quiet decision to keep going. We keep showing up and to keep loving people. To keep trusting the path, even when the path looks nothing like you expected. Milo and Zoe don't need guarantees. They don't ask for proof. They follow faith. Faith in me, faith in the road, faith in the next moment. That kind of trust, that kind of resilience, that's a different kind of strong. And it's the kind that I want to carry forward. Beautiful, Tom.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And actually, you know what? I got tired. I got done with these and I thought, well, I'm going to retire. I'm not going to go do any more books. That's done. So I got the idea, you know what? There's a population that really needs to hear the values of connection,
Yes.
whole heart connection, speaking from the heart, things
Yes.
like that. So I started a children's series.
Mhm.
And the children's series are about Milo and Zoe's adventures. And we do all sorts of things, whether it's going for a day on the lake, whether it's going for a mule ride or a run in the park. And each one of them end with the lessons learned for parents and children, but you can also use them for anybody that does have cancer that's just looking for something light to read,
Right.
and like that. So I'm excited about that.
So Zoe and Milo and Tom live up on the hill, and beautiful property that your grandfather?
Yeah, great
Great-grandfather. 3 generations. And I went up there with Tom and my husband and Milo and Zoe and side by side.
Mm-hmm.
And they just love to run in the property, and you can just feel the beauty, the goodness, the healing that is the property and the land that surrounds us. So even though Tom has been through so much, I do feel that you've been surrounded by such beauty between your family's land, the dogs, the Hawks legacy. Tom, what is the message that you want to tell our viewers?
Life is short. We're not guaranteed tomorrow, and to enjoy every day. But don't just enjoy it by yourself. You can enjoy it with your friends, with your families,
Companions.
your companions.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really the lesson that I've learned the most is that when you go someplace or live someplace, appreciate for what is around you. That's what Jody has really shown with Caruso's here. She gives that strength to other people to feel what is around them that is wonderful. The other part I've heard a lot of people talk about is how do you stay so positive, and why do you stay so positive? Well, I think the alternative is just not.
It's not helpful to your health.
It doesn't help, and I think that's why I've been able to maintain. You really need to focus on yourself and your well-being.
Yeah. focus on ourself and well-being through positivity, bringing each other up, and perhaps reading A Hawk's Tale. And how do they go about getting this book, Tom?
Well, this is fun because I have a website, and the website is Tommy2dogs.com.
Tommy2dogs.com.
Yep. And it's TOMMY 2, the number 2, dogs.com.
Yes. So Tommy2dogs.com. If you are interested in any of these ones too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all of his books are on that site. You can order them. We all think Naples is so special. Our videographer that's out here, everyone that comes in the cafe, the travelers, the people that we meet from all over the world. What do you think makes this tiny little place in the Finger Lakes so special?
The people, the hills, the feeling that you have in a small town. You look at the southern hills, they just engulf you with warmth and kindness. Why have I stayed here? It is the people. It's the generations of people. The people that are here today, the people that have passed. It's just a wonderful place.
Yeah, Naples, New York is a wonderful place. And I am a transplant. I've been here 25 years. And one of the things that has always struck me, like Tom said, is the community here. It's a very forgiving community. It's a helpful community. If you need help, people will come to your house. I don't care if it's 2:00 in the morning. You put that call for help. We will be there. All walks of life. We help each other out. And that is definitely one of the things that make Naples so special. I want to thank Tom for spending time with me today and getting to know Tom over the last 5 to 8 years through Rotary, Celebrate Naples, the Red Chair Lounge. I mean, this idea, the red chairs, watching all the connections that have happened owning a cafe. Yes, I make a lot of lattes, and yes, I'm physically exhausted, and yes, my husband and I work a lot of hours a week. But it's the reward of seeing the little connections that happen in your cafe and the people that come from all over the world and say how much they love it here. So Naples, we love you for your positivity. So we're trying to send out that positivity by sharing what Tom has done. It's very inspirational. Maybe you want to write your own book. Start small with any idea you have and throw out the ideas that you can do it, okay? Because you can do it. If Tom, for once during his journey, felt too deeply in that I can't heal, I can't do this, he wouldn't be here today. He said it. You gotta stay positive because the alternative is not healthy. It's not good for you, guys. So a shout out to Tom Hawks. Thank you so much for coming here today and interviewing. And just remember, it is September in Naples, and that means one thing. That means grapes. Naples is known as the grape pie capital of the world, I hear. And a fun fact about Naples, New York, the 5th Grape Festival, and I'm stealing this from the videographer, Paige Howard. At the 5th Grape Festival, JFK came here to taste grapes and came over to the Naples Hotel, which is an iconic building across the street. I'm also an iconic building. This building was a general store at one time. It's a very, very old building that I'm sitting in right now. But that's a fun fact about Naples. In closing, follow us. We're going to interview more people throughout Naples. We just want to remind you that you can do it, that you are not alone, that we are here. We're here every day. Wherever you are, just reach out if you need us. Come down to the cafe, enjoy some company. We have games here. Tom may be in this red chair. You can join Tom at the table. He's open to guests. It's a rotating chair over here. Just know that you're not alone, and we're here for you at the Red Chair Lounge. We're going to have musicians. We're going to have different people. We're going to have families come in and interview together. So we want to thank you from the bottom of our heart. We want to thank Adam and Paige Howard, who are our editors, our videographers, our photographers. They are just amazing. Paige wrote the jingle that you listen to, and we'll sing at the end of this show. So, amen. Aho. Namaste. I honor the light that dwells within you. I wish you the best and peace unto the world. That's what it's all about, folks. Peace unto the world. See you at the next show of the Red Chair Lounge.
Looking to fish or try a good dish? Come on down to Naples. We're snug in the hills, many great people fill our little town here in Naples. We've got the wine, it grows on our vines. Naples is yours and Naples is mine. But there's one place around at the center of town, Caruso's Cafe. Bring your friends and come down to Naples, here at the crossroads and the Red Chair Lounge.